Hey, it's Jen, and welcome to your energetic forecast for the week of October 10th to 16th. I do just want to mention super quickly that there was a full moon yesterday, and I didn't mention it last week, so I obviously wasn't supposed to. But if you have figured out your pattern from last week, you've come up with the steps necessary, and you've been successful in that whole endeavor from last week, if you haven't done a full moon ceremony to release that old pattern yesterday, you can still do one today. You can do a full moon ceremony one day before or 2 days before and 2 days after if you want to for the full moon. So today would be a good day to do a releasing ceremony if that's what you feel pulled to do. Let's see what's up for this week. So for this week, we have the Three of Cups. And this, traditionally in tarot, always means that there has been some success so far. So this is coming off the heels of last week and a lot of efforting that we put in last week. And the beginning of this week looks like just celebrating your success and doing that in community. It can be a small group like this, or it can just be a community of like-minded people, but you're being asked to celebrate your successes with like-minded people this week. And the fact that we are sitting in cups is an emotional success that you've had. And also just like really letting yourself feel how amazing you are. Basically, that's it. Really let yourself feel how amazing you are and just like rejoice is the word that's coming up, but rejoice in how far you've come from where you used to be. You've done a lot of amazing things and you've done a lot of amazing work on yourself. So take some time to really just congratulate yourself and celebrate how awesome you are. So this is the Strength card, and my eye's getting pulled here. So this is one, hearts are one of my signs from the universe, just that like I'm being supported and I have my team constantly around me. And if you are feeling like you don't have a lot of strength right now, two things. One, the universe would like you to know that coming through last week, which may have been a challenge or an opportunity for, I just realized I didn't have my microphone on, so hopefully you guys can still hear me okay. It's gonna get much louder very quickly. So if you had a hard time moving through last week, the universe just wants you to know that you are so supported. Like that you are this little lamb and this is the universe here taking care of you. You are so supported. And then the second thing that the universe wants you to know is, so I have a reel on Instagram, for those of you who have Instagram, that specifically talks about shapeshifting. And this is a skill that may benefit you this week. So I'm just going to do a really quick recap on here, but shapeshifting is basically the ability to energetically transform into the qualities of something else. Usually people pick animals when they want to do shapeshifting. So this particular person is shapeshifting into a lion because lions are known for being strong. They're known for being confident. And that is what you are being asked to kind of embrace this week, is the ability to take the qualities that maybe you're not confident in yourself, that maybe you don't feel strongly, or that qualities that you wish you had. Figure out what animal those qualities are embodied in, and just like energetically transform and shapeshift yourself into that animal to develop those qualities, to feel what it's like to have those qualities. So you can do that through a meditation, and you just literally imagine what it would be like to be that animal and to have that quality in abundance. Like one of my favorite ones, for example, so this is somebody out there needs this one. For self-worth, if you're having a hard time like being yourself and just being comfortable with who you are, you can shapeshift into skunk. And skunk, like, nobody messes with a skunk. You know what I mean? Like, a skunk is not the biggest animal, it's not the scariest animal, they're actually super cute. They're not gonna really scare anything off. But a skunk knows its worth. It knows that if it ever gets in a situation, all it has to do is raise its tail, and whatever is chasing the skunk is going to back off, because they're going to get sprayed and they're not going to like that. So I really enjoy shapeshifting into skunk whenever I feel like I don't know my worth, or I need like that little boost of confidence in being myself. So that may apply to some of you this week. And as well, the lion, and just being super confident, super strong, super, if you're looking for leadership qualities or just that quiet strength of lion, that would also be a good one for some of you to shapeshift into this week, just to set yourself up for whatever is coming next. So again, this whole week is just about celebration and understanding that you were so incredibly successful with the work that you did last week and the work that you've been doing over this last year, to be honest. This last year has just been a lot. There's been a lot of transformation. There's been a lot of inner and shadow work, and the universe just wants you to take a moment to celebrate the journey that you've been on, to really think about the qualities that you want to embody more moving forward, to understand that you're so supported, and to understand that everything you're touching right now is turning to gold. Like, everything is going to be what you are moving towards, what you imagine it, and more. There is like, this is one of the most positive cards to draw in the deck, and it's just like such expansive, successful, abundant energy that is flowing to and through you right now. So just keep that in mind. It's gonna be a good week. A unicorn, so it's indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. And because this is coming right underneath the celebrate yourself in community, it might be something fun to do. So a lot of times people have a hard time understanding, like, how do I celebrate myself? Like, what are the things that I can do to celebrate myself? And if you're celebrating somebody else, if you're celebrating somebody else's birthday, you think about what you do for them on their birthday. You do special things that you maybe don't do every other day. So you have like a beautiful dinner of maybe all the foods that they like. You have a cake to celebrate that they're another year older. You buy them gifts that you think will be things that they will like or appreciate. And so those are the kind of things that you can do in terms of celebrating yourself. It doesn't have to revolve around food. It doesn't have to revolve around buying yourself something, but tune in to, like, give yourself like a full day of intuitively allowing yourself to do whatever it is you feel like doing and whatever's going to make you happy. Tap into like your inner child energy, and just let yourself play. And one of the ways that you can do that, one of the best ways to tap into your inner child, is actually through doing any kind of arts and crafts. So whatever you are pulled to, that may be coloring or drawing or like painting or dancing or literally anything that's an artistic expression. Music, it might be like playing music or whatever you feel drawn to. That is how you should celebrate in community. So for you, maybe that looks like going to a dance class as a form of celebration. Maybe that looks like going to a paint night with your friends as a form of celebration. Maybe that looks like hosting something like that at your house, or going to like those places where you can like create mugs and then you just write "I'm awesome" on the mug, and then you have this, like, that is your celebration of yourself, and you put it on your desk, and that's, you remind yourself how awesome you are every time you look at it. These are going to appeal to somebody out there, but just keep in mind that it can come in any form. Just think of like artistic expression and all the different ways that people can express themselves through movement, dance, song, art. That kind of thing is what you're going to be looking for in terms of celebrating. So this is Shark, and it says, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So because this is coming through underneath that shapeshifting card and the strength card, this is particularly asking you to be very truthful with yourself and really trust your intuition in terms of what qualities you're looking to embody more, or what qualities would benefit you more to embody. And the ways that you can do this are a couple of different ways. One, you can ask the universe for signs to tell you what would benefit you the most in terms of what you can shapeshift into. And so ask for like 2 or 3 of the same animal and then pay attention. And then you can look up that animal. I usually just look up like frog spiritual meaning and see what comes up and what catches your eye first. And that will help guide you towards what qualities you want to embody more this week and following this week. And so specifically because it says right here at the bottom, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation, makes me think that maybe you're not going to like what comes up. Some of you might not like the animal that comes up for you, but trust your intuition to guide you to the qualities that you need to be embodying right now, the ones that are going to help you down the road, because we still have another like 3 months to go in this year, and this was like the biggest energetic year of, I want to say, the century. I don't know if that's true, but this year was just a massive transformational year of change. So understand that there's still like 2.5 months left in this year. We're not done yet. Trust your instincts to guide you to what you actually need. Don't just shut them down because you're like, oh, I don't need that, or oh, I already have that, or oh, I already know what I'm doing. Don't let your ego take over. Trust that whatever you're receiving in terms of guidance is what you're supposed to be receiving. The second way that you can do this in learning what you should be shapeshifting into is you can go into a meditation and just ask your guides to show you. And then you can do the same thing, look it up or ask somebody who knows. Hit me up in the comments if you want to, in the comments underneath this video, give me the animal that you came up with. I can give you like a screenshot of the description that comes up for that animal. If you're interested, please do. And the last card is boar or pig, and it says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage that you will emerge victorious. And just underneath the sun, you already know that you're going to be successful in whatever happens for you. I just think that's perfect symmetry with the 2 cards. But something around the qualities that you are going to be embodying is probably going to be what you need to be confident, to be courageous in moving through what you're going to be moving through this month, and knowing, starting now at the beginning, or we're kind of in the middle of October now, but starting now, you know that you're going to be victorious, so you don't need to be insecure about it. And that's where this comes in. That's where like the line and the strength comes in, is understanding that you are never going to be given anything that you can't move through. It's impossible. So if you're being faced with a situation, if you are being given something that you're struggling with, it's because you have the capacity to be successful. You just need to tap into the qualities that you already have and allow them to help you move through it. So that is your week this week, and I hope you guys have an amazing week.